There are some manhwa and manhwa you can't help, but want everyone else to enjoy once you have discovered. And in today's video, I will give you of such manhwa. So, sit tight and enjoy these reads. First up is Return of the Mount Hua Sect. Picture this. Chung Mayang, the legendary sword saint, gets a second chance at life. Instead of the honorable warrior's death he envisioned, he's reborn as a kid. Determined to reclaim his former glory, he returns to his beloved Mount Hua Sect, only to find it in shambles. With breathtaking artwork and a gripping storyline, join Chung Mayang on his epic quest to restore the sect and his reputation. This one's a no-brainer for any Miram aficionado. We have Apex Future Martial Arts. Our protagonist is haunted by a recurring nightmare where he's relentlessly chased by zombies, causing his health to deteriorate below that of a normal human. This makes him the subject of ridicule, deemed unfit for the prestigious Superhumans Academy. But everything changes a few days before the final test. Frustrated and determined, he finally fights back in his nightmare, killing the zombies and suddenly inheriting their martial powers and memories. He soon discovers this is part of a unique system that allows him to travel 10,000 years into the future, a future where the world lies in ruins. His mission? To master advanced martial arts and save the world from its doomed fate. This manhwa boasts incredible artwork and exhilarating fight scenes. Despite the protagonist's overwhelming power, the looming monsters promise an epic journey ahead.
We have Chronicles of Demon Faction. The Righteous Alliance trained our main character as an assassin in this manhwa. After many years of slaving and killing people for the Alliance, they betrayed him when he wanted to retire peacefully. The Alliance chased and killed him, but he mysteriously gets a second chance by reincarnating in the body of the third young master of the heavenly demon cult. Though he naively tried to seek freedom among these human demons, he ends up deciding to build a force to get his revenge on the Alliance. This manhwa is quite interesting, and it is sure to keep you glued from chapters to chapters. Next, we have Reaper of the Drifting Moon at number 4. Now, this is what I call hardcore martial arts manhwa. It truly depicts how ancient martial arts were. If you are a fan of Legend of the Northern Blade like me, then this is definitely for you. In this manhwa, a group of assassins kidnapped our MC, who was a poor orphan struggling to survive in the harsh world of martial arts. They then dumped him in a dark pit to fend for himself. From then on, it became a horrible struggle to survive, but thankfully, he endured it all and became an overpowered assassin. But he soon found out that he was not the only one that was captured, and that there were many other kids like him. And this is how the higher-ups of the assassin organization are using them to complete tasks given by big clans. This is a hot revenge manhwa like Legend of the Northern Blade. It has incredible character development and great artwork that complements it. If you are looking for an adrenaline rush, then this is what you are looking for.
Next, let's talk about Heavenly Grand Archive's young master. Wugong, the dashing leader of the Miram Alliance, wakes up in the body of Bayam Hang, the not-so-impressive heir to the Heavenly Grand Archive. Determined to unlock Bayam Hang's potential, Wugong embarks on an intense training journey. This manhwa is a roller coaster of martial arts, soul-swapping, and self-discovery that'll keep you hooked from start to finish. Get ready for some serious action and jaw-dropping twists. Now, brace yourself up for 5-Dimensional Zone, a revenge saga like no other. Follow our hero, Listen, on a 10-year mission to take down the treacherous Willing Kango. Armed with lethal sword skills and the mystical Nine Moon reflection, Listen's path is paved with vengeance and bloodshed. With an overpowered main character and non-stop action, this manhwa is a wild ride you won't want to miss. If you love intense battles and revenge plots, this is your next binge read.
Next, we have Legend of the Northern Blade. This ought to be the biggest Miram World manhwa for the time being. In this top-tier martial arts manhwa, RMC's father was unjustly killed for a crime he did not commit, thus decimating the Northern Heavenly Sect he was part of. Now, left all alone in this vast northern part of the world, he goes through countless hardships while avoiding the eyes of the enemies in his shadow. With the sole purpose to prove his father's innocence and get revenge on the forces who gathered to kill his father. This is one of the most unbelievable character development not to miss. So, do check it out. We have Absolute Sword Sense. This manhwa follows the tale of our MC So Woon, the abandoned young master of a third-rate clan. With his powers crippled, he gets kidnapped and turned into a third-rate spy for the demonic sect. In one of his missions, he gets killed, but ends up regressing with the power to hear the voices of swords. The story is not just about an overpowered main character. It is a story of perseverance, grit, and self-discovery. The training arc is executed flawlessly, and it will keep you on the edge of your seat. What sets this manhwa apart is the unique twist of being able to communicate with sword spirits. This manhwa is a must-read for anyone who loves thrilling stories with a touch of the supernatural. We have Nano Machine. It goes without saying that Nano Machine single-handedly turned many dungeon manhwa lovers into Mirim martial arts fanatics. If the thought of having science fiction flash in Mirim world is thrilling to you, then this is for you. In this manhwa, our trashy MC happens to be the son of the leader of the heavenly demon cult, and a woman of humble background. For the weak MC, he had no ambitions whatsoever to vie for the position of young cult leader. However, his half-siblings decided to eliminate him as a show of power to stop each other. Thankfully, before the assassins could kill him, his descendant from the future appeared to rescue him, then inject him with a nano machine, making it possible for him to turn the tables. This manhwa is quite interesting with an incredible plot. As for the artwork, it is done in a way to accurately bring out the beauty of the plots.
Next, we have I Am the Fated Villain. Who said every main character should be a hero? In this anti-hero manhwa, our protagonist Gu Change realizes immediately after he had transmigrated into a fantasy world that this world's protagonist and Fortune's Chosen vowed to take revenge on him. Not only that, he is envied by all and the female lead is head over heels for him, and he is treated as a VIP guest wherever he goes. This gave him the confidence to start planning how to ruin the main character and save his skin from death. As if that was not enough, he gets a system which helps him milk away the fortune of the initial protagonist for his own use. We have Crazy Leveling System. Meet Yi Tianyan, a gaming addict reincarnated into a cultivation world. With his crazy leveling system, he transforms from a weakling into a genius warrior, facing powerful foes and becoming the pillar of his sect. Tianyan's journey is packed with fast-paced action and intense battles. If you're into rapid power-ups and high-stakes fights, this manhwa will keep you on the edge of your seat. At number 2, we have Star Martial God Technique. In this manhwa's world, there lays 12 paths to climb Tower of God, and in Legends, these 12 pathways leads toward legendary Road of Immortality. However, these paths in the Tower of God are far too long without end. In ancient times, there once were many types of martial arts. Sadly, the world underwent terrible changes, and only 3 were left: Flame, Dragon, and Star Martial Arts. Generations of experts of those 3 martial arts are searching for the Road of Immortality, and our protagonist, a Star Martial Arts practitioner on his journey of lifetime, plans to become the highest god. This manhwa is one of the earliest manhwa that is still relevant till date. You better read this gem if you haven't yet. Coming at number 1, we have top-tier Providence secretly cultivate for 1,000 years. Fans of overpowered main characters, gather here. In this manhwa, RMC is reincarnated into a cultivation world and realizes that he has a system which could help him get an OP cultivation physique. So, he spends 11 years doing infinite gacha for a good one. Fortunately, he got an overpowered cultivation potential along with OP skills. In his pursuit of longevity, Hanju decides to cultivate in a low-profile manner, not knowing the full extent of his skills. 1,000 years later, generations of cultivators have become history. That is when beings of the immortal world start cleansing the mortal world. Hanju can no longer hide and has no choice but to take action. Only then he realizes deities and gods aren't that powerful after all. If you are looking for a manhwa with an overpowered yet low-key MC, then this one is for you. After sharing this list of manhwas with you, kindly drop a comment mentioning the name of your favorite one. Also, don't forget to like and share this video with your friends who might be interested in discovering a new manhwa to read. Peace out.